Welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming. Tonight we're going to do a paranormal debunking video from the depths of despair, followed by a short break, then back on for more Card Shop Simulator. Welcome to Glowing Card Gaming, the night shift. It's August 24th, 2025, Sunday, 8 p.m. And now, your host, Adam. Hey everybody. Welcome back. I think I've fixed some stuff here. Yes, I still have the start screen because I wanted... That's the entrance. I'm getting on. It's starting. Now we have started. We're here. Let's get the screen capture on. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Full screen. Figured it out. And if you notice, well, some of my... I still need to get some of the social media stuff fixed here, because most of my stuff is now Glowing Card Gaming. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Let's see if I have. Nope. One of these might have the name. There we go. I'm going to have to shift the icons around later, but most of them do now have Glowing Card as the name. Well, oh, here it is. This is where I change it. This is where. Look at that. And it's just that the flowers are still standing. All right. Welcome. We're going to do, and have a good night, Steph. We're going to do a, oh, he posted one 44 minutes ago. Let's go on a journey. We're going to enjoy this one together. Here, we're going to cut this off, and let's get right into it. Oh, before we get into it, oh, your face is weak. Oh, that's her finger. I thought there was something wrong with her face. It's all scrunched up. A couple of announcements I've had in the past 3 days. 4 subscribers on YouTube. 2 more on Kick, which I think brings us up to 20 on Kick. I got another, I think 2 on Twitter, so that brings us up to 38. And of course, now we have 87 on YouTube. So we are growing. Get in, get your name read, because once we hit 100, that's it. That's it. No more. All right. The other thing is we're going to play some more TCG Card Shop tonight. So I'll stop the stream and restart it for that when we get to that. And then maybe cap off the night with another one. You know, I should get another anomaly game. I think we'll do one of those maybe tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get into it. Number 5, Night Terror. Let's go.
Night terror.
Oh, that was awful.
A mother from Arizona named Dakota has a daughter
I think he mispronounced mother.
who suffered from night terrors, but then she realized it was real.
If your children are having night terrors, if they're waking up in the middle of the night screaming, freaking out, I need you to watch this.
Now Dakota's daughter started having night terrors at a very young age, waking up screaming in fear of something there in her room. Concerned for her daughter, she asked online what it could be, and everybody told her it was just night terrors. So she dismissed it as a phase the girl was going through. That is, until she started speaking to someone or something around the house.
You don't
and
get
Dakota
over...
would start capturing unexpected...
Sorry. You don't get over... It's not a phase. Night terrors, I mean, clinically even, where it's just like really intense nightmares, and that technically what it is your body doesn't know the difference between when you're awake and when you're sleeping. So when you are half awake, sometimes you are aware that you are waking up, you are dreaming, and you're trying to break yourself out of a nightmare, which that's what happens for me. But it never fully goes away. You have night terrors for life. It's not a phase. You're not just going to go through it or get out of it. At least as far as I know. Probably some spiritual element there. Probably getting ready to get into it here, where it's a bit of the demonic. And if you want to get rid of it, it's permanent until it is. I almost used a D&D term there. Sorry. It's permanent until cat scratches. Look at cat scratches. It's permanent until you pray for it and the Lord intercedes on your behalf. Just like any other demonic, anything that's being interfered with by demons or the demonic.
Explainable events in the house.
You know, my daughter started talking to somebody, like saying hi, to things that are like 7 feet tall. Everyone says like, oh, it's just a common part of growth, or maybe it's because you and her dad are fighting. I just blew it off. Our toys would just go off by themselves.
So, was her dog whining a little bit there? It did sound like, but it could have been the toy. Now we've kind of covered this in the past. Animals and those kinds of things can see, or supposedly see, into that other realm, but this was not reacting. So the consistency there of what I would expect is this dog sees something and reacts to it, but we don't see that here.
Her daughter's toy goes off on its own, but she doesn't pay much attention to
I just noticed she had 2 dogs, and neither one of them reacted.
it, thinking the toy may have just malfunctioned once or been designed that way.
Malfunction!
That is, until it kept happening with others.
And I have like a post on Facebook, and I'm like, hey guys, does anyone know like why this would happen? And a lot of people came up with these answers like, oh, it's the radio waves. And some people are saying it's designed, like those toys are designed to draw the attention of the kid. So I just let it go. I thought that maybe it was just designed to do that, or maybe it was the radio waves. I just didn't pay much mind to it. But it didn't just happen once. It happened multiple times. I have multiple occasions on camera where this happened. One toy goes off, and I'm like, nope. I'm not doing this. I threw it away the next day. And I'm telling you, this toy was a toy that had like 17 different little soundtracks by Fisher Price. They were like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Why is the color? Instead, what it did was... no. I threw that away. I threw that away so fast. And the next day, a different toy, and I threw it away. Each time I threw them away. I'm like, not doing this. I threw it away. A different toy went off. For 6 days, a different toy would go off. And on this piano, you have to touch multiple spots. You can't just touch one spot and the rest goes off. You have to touch multiple spots. And this piano was like, like just going off.
After all the strange occurrences with the toys, Dakota decides to set up some security cameras around the house. And not long after, one of them manages to capture something utterly terrifying.
Okay. Let's see. Something's going to move. Fall off the shelf? Okay. See, again, the animals are in the room. No reaction from them whatsoever until that item falls off the shelf. Now, it did look pushed. It looked like there was some force behind it. I'm kind of with Queso. If you're gonna fake it, some fishing string or something there. Also, the vibrations of the earth, cars moving around outside. I mean, stuff shifts around, moves around. I mean, it could have been like a mini quake or precursor earthquake. I don't know where she lives. She lives in Cali or somewhere like that. Could possibly be. Now I'm thinking about it. I haven't heard of a bird. I haven't heard of a bird. I haven't heard of a good earthquake in California in quite a few years. I wonder why that is now. It's very strange. Just thinking out loud.
A bowl falls off the shelf all on its own, but did you see it? What looks like a pale hand can be seen appearing from within the shelf that's against the wall and pushes the bowl off itself before disappearing. Even creepier is that after the bowl drops, the two dogs Dakota owns both get up to check it out. But a third pale grey figure with hair appears out of nowhere and peeks its head up from the couch next to where the dogs were. And yet they didn't seem to notice it there. Dakota then makes a small update on this video.
And you look at this video, and it is a demon baby. It disguised itself as a baby. It's my toddler's size. It has half of a face, and it has hair. My daughter was bald. My daughter looked a lot like that. So who is this baby sitting on my couch with hair when I clearly went out there and didn't see anybody? After seeing that, I got spooked because something's in my house. Something's trying to torment my kid. She's been having night terrors, which do not blow off your kid. If they have night terrors, it is a spiritual attack.
But here is where things get even weirder, because Dakota ended up...
Sorry, that was weird. All of a sudden I just had the voice out of one ear, on the left here. It was just weird. Thought I was going out, and then the owner of the channel, the Depths is a spare guy, talked, and it was both of them. But I lost volume in that.
up having to have one of her dogs put down after it became very aggressive and attacked her neighbor and growled with wailing eyes at her little daughter. After seeing this demonic figure that resembles her little daughter, she believes that her dog became vicious because it was growling at this entity that was attached to her daughter and not actually her daughter itself. And the dog must have been stressed seeing this figure nearly every day in the house.
One of you mentioned, like, am I sure that I didn't have another
That's
animal?
too bad.
I was absolutely sure that the only two...
That really is too bad. It's tough when you have to put an animal down, and especially one that's a pet. I've had to do it several times in my life. It sucks. It's the worst. Actually, it is the absolute worst. I mean, that and loved ones dying. Not to be a Debbie Downer here, but that does suck. And to do it because of you mistakenly thought it was just losing its mind or being overly aggressive. That's even worse. But I wouldn't. If I were her, I'd try not to be too hard on myself because you did the best with the information you had. There's a breed of dog called a Rhodesian Ridgeback, where they call it that because part of the hair actually counteropposes the rest of the way that their fur goes on their back, forming a ridge on their back, right along the spine usually. So somewhere along those lines, Asian Ridgeback mine. Those dogs start to lose their mind at some point in their life. They can be ultra aggressive and start attacking their owners. Doesn't happen with all of them, but I had a relative that had this happen. And around the 7th year she owned the dog, that happened. So knowing that sometimes animals do turn and become aggressive, that is a thing. So again, maybe that's what really happened with the dog. Maybe it just through natural causes that happened as well. So I don't know what to say here.
The animals that I had were the ones sitting on the couch that you could see that kind of got up to investigate. This comment right here, that it's scary that my dog didn't notice it, that was my first thoughts, because I thought
the other scary part is her shirt. She looks like she killed somebody and had blood all over her shirt. I think it's tie-dye though.
That kids and animals were both susceptible and sensitive to the spiritual realm. I guess not all the time. I mean, I guess same with the fact that spirits roam the earth 24/7. Just because kids don't see it 24/7 doesn't mean that they don't see them periodically. So I think that's what happened with my dogs. I think they, from time to time, did sense it because, unfortunately, I actually put my dog down. The gray one, I ended up having to put her down because she showed signs of aggression. She ended up attacking my neighbor, and we tried to get her help. We didn't have enough money for a trainer, and we didn't have the resources. The final decision was made when she looked at my daughter and was growling at her. She had like whale eyes. She was growling at my toddler, and I thought that she wanted my daughter's toy. So I stood between her and my child. I grabbed the toy from my baby, and I was just like, "Are you wanting this?" And she looked past me to like continue growling at my daughter. And after seeing this video, because I thought maybe she was just reactive and uncomfortable with my child, but I don't think that it was my child. After seeing this video, I'm convinced that it was this entity that was attached or following my daughter around, that it was making that it was growling at and wanting to attack, or just being terrified of.
Dakota
Well, if you got something demonic, get a priest.
is thoroughly convinced that her dog's aggression was due to the entity attached to her daughter, along with her night terrors.
Fishing string.
Unfortunately, because of this, her dog was put down. But in the end, the question still remains: just who or what is this? Until further updates, this one remains a mystery. The 1887 house.
I almost feel he needs some sort of anyway.
A man named Noah moved into a 138-year-old house in 2021 that was built in 1887. Shortly after moving in, Noah began to experience paranormal events inside the house. He started seeing shadows moving
I'm going to grab some lotion, 1 second.
around and would come home to find locked doors now opened. After researching the property, he discovered that the home originally belonged to Judson Hood, who used to be the mayor of Lancaster in South Carolina.
I was going to say, he looks
And
like a
even
judge.
creepier, all 4 of his family members had passed away inside this house.
Yikes.
Only his wife, Mary Pogue Hood, died in October of 1917 after falling down the stairs, where strange phenomena now usually occurs. On one night, Noah is woken up to strange sounds.
Okay. I have something to say about the woman falling down the stairs. If there's something paranormal going on, it may have happened the whole time and it's not anybody who passed away in the house. It could be that she didn't fall down the stairs, but was pushed by a ghost that had infested their house. I've heard of people have said that in a house that they either didn't know was haunted or they did know was haunted, but turned out to be haunted, that they have gotten pushed being on some stairs within the house. So that has happened before. Now, whether you believe in paranormal or not, whether you think that it's real or not, we have to take their word for it. Again, we're not there. We're not experiencing it. We don't know.
And pulls his phone out to record this.
Sounds like a bad washing machine. It does. It sounds like a bad washing machine or a pipe or some sort of machinery that's just gone a little haywire.
Hello? If you can hear me, please stop.
Well, that was interesting. She asked for it to stop and it sped up.
Why are you going faster? Oh, fuck no.
Intense banging sounds can be heard coming from the first floor, not far from the stairs, before it just suddenly stops. This creepy occurrence happens very often every few nights.
That, to me, that seems not paranormal. When things happen in a pattern and it's repetitive, every 3 days, every 2.5 days, I bet what we're going to see here, or what we're going to hear here, is the exact same timing on the knots, and I bet it's going to speed up. Wait. Sorry. Did they do some remodeling to the house? It seems like it's different there. Maybe the light was on or something. Maybe I'm not catching what's different.
If you could just please stop. I'm trying to sleep.
Over time, Noah gradually became more fed up with the sudden banging late at night. On another night, he heard the sounds again, but this time he went down the stairs to the first floor, and something creepy happened. Watch closely.
Are you trying to say something? Or are you just trying to fucking keep annoying me? Oh. My goosebumps.
A disembodied voice can be heard saying what sounds kind of like hello right next to Noah. Now these strange events continued for a long time, and roughly 3 years later, a fire broke out in the house for unknown reasons. A rug inside somehow caught on fire, and the event itself was...
That is a little weird, if they can't explain why. That's weird. Like there wasn't an electrical wire near it, or maybe some gas or oils. That there are certain oils and stuff that when combined will combust. So, unlikely, yes, but more likely than paranormal.
reported in the news at the time. Luckily, someone passing by noticed it, and it was extinguished fairly quickly, without too much damage.
I heard somebody banging. I'm like, what the fuck?
I did too. I literally went inside. I said, Noah,
Given the fact that the fire department investigated thoroughly and were unable to discern the cause of the fire and all the other strange things in the house, Noah began to fear deeply that something was wrong. He believed that the spirit of Mary was haunting the house and was responsible for the fire in an attempt to end his life. Realizing the severity of the situation, Noah decided it's time to move out before it's too late. And it was a very wise decision, because very shortly after its new owners moved in, this happened.
Whoa.
A fire broke out again, this time massive. The flames spread and burnt the whole house down, leaving nothing but damaged framework behind. And once again, nobody was able to determine the cause of the fire. The only thing they knew was that it started around 3 a.m. Luckily, nobody was injured and the family managed to get out safely.
That's
So
good.
did the Hood family haunt the place after all of them losing their lives in the house?
It's weird seeing footage from inside of a house that no longer exists because it's been burnt to the ground. Like, none of this exists. Like, this staircase, not there anymore. Walls, not there. Pictures, all that, gone. I'm sure he took those when he moved out, but still, weird.
Let me know what you think. Treasure hunt. On August the 8th of 2025, a woman named
August the 8th? Like 3 weeks ago? Oh my god. 16 days ago.
Carla was out treasure hunting near a cemetery and detected gold buried somewhere nearby.
Oh, we saw this. We saw this on Nukes. We're going to get more footage here. I have a feeling, and more story. Hold on. Hold on to your butts.
After a while of digging up the ground, she managed to find 2 bars of gold and an unusual old box, wondering if there might be more gold inside.
Okay. See, we didn't hear anything at all about the box on Nukes. It was just the gold. That was it. This is new information.
She opens the box and discovers a black dress, some more gold, and some other strange items. However, on the very next night, something visits her house.
Oh no! Don't open it. You're gonna let it in. Now it can still. I think it can still get in, depending on. I mean, even the shows you're watching or the things that you're doing can sometimes invite things that you don't want in. So be very careful with it. Nope. Did she just lock the door? Locking the door is a good move.
After seeing nothing through her Ring camera, she decides to open the door, but finds nobody there. The next morning, she goes through all her doorbell footage to see if she can find out who or what has been knocking on her door during such late hours of the night, when she sees this. A creepy pale figure can be seen just staring into Carla's doorbell camera and whimpering as it quickly hides behind the wall. Could it be that by opening the door she has just let this into her house? Either way.
See, I'm not the only one. Guys, be careful. Okay. Pray over your house, put a little olive oil right on top of the door. On top of the door frame. Be alright.
This is why you shouldn't remove anything from graveyards. The dog. The following video was captured by a security camera on July the 10th of 2025.
I thought they were dog footprints. Sorry. When I first saw this, like the picture, I was looking at whatever maybe the pill case or whatever on the. I thought it was a giant dog paw print on the. I'm dumb.
In the living room. However, at the time of the recording, nobody was home. The man who lives in the house was away at the time. However, his dog happened to be in the room, which caused him to ignore the recordings, thinking it was just his dog in the house. That is, until later when he arrived back home and noticed his dog had been behaving strangely ever since. So he checks the footage, and what he saw was undoubtedly chilling. Watch closely.
I was going to say, I'm not seeing anything here. Dog moving around. Okay. I did see that reflection in the TV there. What was that? Looked like it hit the dog. Whatever that was.
The man believes something paranormal was messing with his dog. His dog seems to be doing a little better now, but it's still a little shaken up by what happened. In the footage, the dog seems fixated on something as if someone was there, but we can't see anything. The dog's owner is convinced something paranormal was in the house and was responsible for pulling off the dog's collar. It is also possible the dog shook the collar off on its own, but according to him, this isn't possible, as the collar is firmly placed around the dog's neck and doesn't come off easily and never has before.
I will say that is a little unusual. The way it happened, it was unusual. It was one hard shake by the dog. I'm not saying that didn't happen. The dog didn't do it itself. It would have been kind of strange to, because I'm just thinking about the ears and the way dogs' heads are. There's like a little, I mean, the way their skull is, it's a little round and then it dips down a little, and then into their spine and their back. So the collar is like in that dip, so it has to come up out over the ears and everything. And just to shake like that and have it come off in that way seems very what's the word I'm looking for? Not impossible, but improbable. It doesn't seem very likely that it would do that in that way. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
Someone literally removes it. So just what did the camera capture here? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you have any video recommend.
The other half of that, if you look, it looks like the collar is pulled up from the bottom versus getting thrown from the top down. So very, very strange. Fishing string, guys. It's fishing string.
You can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt. In my house.
Welcome to my house.
Late one night, a woman named Karina received a sudden motion detection alert from her camera set up in the living room. Seeing as she was living alone, she thought the worst may have happened and somebody had broken into her house. So she quickly checks the footage and sees this.
That's what I would have thought. Somebody broke into the house too. But I can see the figure already. It looks like there's a TV or something there, or a hallway or something with light. Maybe that's a window. I can't tell what that is. But if you look more towards the center of the screen, there's like this white area. Oh yeah, I can do it. From here down to about here on the screen, it's this white area, right? And then over here. Why don't I could just do this. Oh, no, not that. Undo. Undo! Look. Right, right, right here. Right here. Right here. Here. Chat. Here is where the figure is. Right here. You see it? See it? Right there. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled.
This over this weekend. It's the middle of the night. It's in her
And then
living
you
room.
see
I don't know what to think.
there's a weird light that occurs there. Almost like it's almost like this thing's wearing a helmet, and this piece of light comes on there, and then it's got goggles on. Very strange.
So there's a shadow in the corner, and it just kind of glides off. But that's not the craziest part. Her TV is auto set to turn off, so nothing paranormal there. This is what's weird. Who was that? What was that? There's just someone there. Just appears. There's nobody in this house that looks like that. And if someone broke in,
What?
you would have seen it. It's just, it appears and then it disappears.
I don't know, you guys. I'm sufficiently spooked, so
Where is
let me know what you
weird.
think.
A dark shadow
I
figure
don't-
can be seen just standing there near the corner before slowly moving out of view. Then another faint ghostly figure can be seen just after the TV turns off. The figure was only seen for a mere second before vanishing again.
It wanted to watch TV and nothing was on. And then it shut itself off, so he's like, I'm out.
Karina's friend Mercy uploaded the video trying to get some answers on just who or what is this.
I really can't see too much. And I'm telling you, HD, guys, HD. 5K, how about that, 5K? Like you're running a marathon. No, 4K or 8K. Come on, let's get some smooth, nice cameras into these places. This grainy, pixelated crap isn't cutting it.
In another video, a woman named Dallas Clark, who lives somewhere in Wichita, Kansas, has Ring cameras set up in different rooms of her house.
Okay, we also saw this on Nukes. So we got 2 videos. Now, again, since we're on Depths of Despair this time, I have a feeling we're going to get slightly more information. We'll see.
And on one day, the camera captures her son having a conversation with seemingly no one. Watch closely.
Ghostman, Ghostman, you don't like you.
It's weird, like, maybe I haven't noticed it before, but when everything gets captured in mono, I only get it in my left. I'm not getting it in my right. It's happening all video this video.
Anyway, yeah.
Whew. Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now. Okay. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't go.
Her son.
See, it's weird. Again, we only have basically the kid's word for it. We're not seeing anything here. There's nothing moving, there's no shadows at play, which actually is not great because this seems like a higher end camera. I'm not seeing a lot of pixelization. So if anything happened here, we'd be capturing it in a lot higher quality.
Seems visibly annoyed by the presence of this ghost man he seems to talk to and asks to be quiet and go away. But not long after this, other strange things start happening around the house, and Dallas says her son still communicates with this ghost. The very next day, this happens in the kitchen.
We saw this before. It's going to be off camera. Bowl's going to fall from the top.
An object just falls off one of the upper cabinets on its own, startling the family. Dallas believes what her son has been talking to is real, and that something is indeed inside her home.
It does lend credence to paranormal when things happen in sequence or seem to happen together in parallel. So, like, you're getting some weird interactions from your youngest son, and he's yelling at some invisible dude that nothing else is capturing. Then you have some weird movement in the kitchen where something falls off the shelf. Now, again, if you take those incidents by themselves, imaginary friend or enemy or whatever, kids are not really seeing anything, or I hate to say this, the start of mental illness. There's a lot of things that could happen. Not necessarily paranormal things, okay? Then, again, there's a lot of movement going on in that kitchen. Kids are running, stomping everywhere. Things are moving all around. Easy enough for stuff to shift. So you take them individually, I don't know if you have anything there. If you take them collectively, yeah, maybe. I choose to do things more in an individual, on case-by-case basis. So I'd like to try and debunk everything and try and explain things before I actually say it or think it's paranormal. I mean, it would be easy just to let myself think, all this is paranormal. Everything I've ever watched on this channel, paranormal. But that's not what we're getting here. I don't know. The figure knocking on the woman's door after she found the gold is more believable paranormal than anything I've seen in this house. And again, the dog's collar coming off, weird. I don't know if paranormal. Who knows? Yeah, all the stuff we've seen tonight. I mean, there's probably something paranormal, but I don't know. With all the stuff that can happen, you can edit videos, use fishing streams. There's a lot of effects you can do on your own that kind of can disprove a lot of this. So I don't think it's necessarily anything paranormal for a lot of stuff. But again, if you're there and you're the one experiencing it, and you know for a fact you're not doing fishing string or any of that other stuff, you would know more hands-on and experiencing it firsthand that if it's paranormal or not. So that being said, I think we're at the end of this video. Let's play now.
But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. If you want to see something paranormal captured at the Real Stranger Things lab, you're gonna want to watch this video. Trust me, you haven't seen a video like this.
Alright, that video is from Depths of Despair. He actually has several different channels. Let me go back and show you what he's got. So he's got the Depths of Despair channel, and then he's got some shorts, and then he has some stories, and then Depths of Mystery. Maybe we'll do a Depths of Mystery one. That sounds good. That could be even better. Kind of like, what the heck? Look at this. Oh my, yeah. That looks, the thumbnails look all creepy, and then you watch the video, and the thumbnail that they have on screen isn't even in the video anywhere. I hate that. It's so clickbaity. I mean, it very quickly. If you're doing that, by the way, I'm one of those types of people that I'll click on something once or twice because maybe you just put together a thumbnail because you need some clicks for one or whatever. But if you consistently have a thumbnail and I don't see that thing in the video, I stop clicking on your stuff. I can block your channel. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah. Just FYI. So if you have it on the thumbnail, have it in your video. That's all I'm saying. But maybe we'll do the Depths of Mystery. There's a couple of podcasts I used to listen to. I don't really listen to them anymore, but one was Morbid, MORBID, and they did some kind of paranormal murder mystery type thing, serial killers sometimes. That was pretty interesting if you're into that type of stuff. You might want to check them out. There was another one. I can't offhand remember what that was. Oh man, I'd have to look on my. I bet I still have it favorited on in my Spotify. So um, the Depths of Mystery sounds kind of like that. So let's. While I got you on stream, why don't we go click on it? Oh, does he not have? Oh, he has just a couple shorts here. Yeah. Uh, looks like this might be a fairly new channel. Oh, or he started it and then posted like 5 videos and stopped posting about a year ago. I can see why, because he was getting about 10K views. I don't get near that many on mine, and I'm not. Maybe I should do something else. Okay, well, that's good to know. That's what we got for this part of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. And then I'm going to restart the stream for the TCG gaming portion of our stream. And then I'll be back. I think what we'll do also is put on the relaxed movement music. Because let me see. Let me see if they have any more copyright-free music real quick. Hang on before we end the stream. I know I'm long. That's okay. Copyright-free music. Let's see. Is this a playlist? See, they have some that are playlist. And then they have some that's the relaxed movement. Royalty free. 10 hours cyberpunk dark wave. I like the relaxed movement type of stuff, but I just wish I had something different. That was long like that. This one says chill vibes, chill and aesthetic music, 10 hours, lo-fi, no play. But it doesn't say no copyright on it. So we may... Because I already have a warning in the channel, so it makes me very weary of trying to go right back in to something that doesn't say copyright free on it. There's one. This is not a list. Okay. We may have a new one here. No copyright music. Well, this one looks like it's actually like 12 hours. We'll try this one. Let's play it. Let's get a taste. Still seems a little I don't know. It's not too bad. Maybe it'll grow on me a little because I don't like it as much. But that's what we'll do. We're gonna stop the stream. We'll start it up again here in just a moment. So if you're with me, come right back, and we're gonna do some TCG Card Shop Simulator. We'll be right back on the night shift with the host.